Right, so this is a really quick update, and I'm probably not going to edit much in it at all. Just going to show you kind of what's going on in the shed. Lots happening. I've sort of skipped ahead a fair bit with the bike as well, but just a lot of little boring things I wouldn't show you. But I'm going to go and show you what's happening in the shed right now and where I'm at, and show you what's happening with the ute too. I'll start with the ute actually. So there it is. There's crap everywhere. I've literally been just sort of fighting with trying to keep the place clean to get stuff done. But as you can see, I'm just sort of setting up ready for getting the engine plates happening. I had to cut the back corner of the engine bay out there so that the engine plate can fit in there. It's a bit dark in there, apologies for that. But I'm just playing a bit of cardboard aided design here to work out what a good strategy is for doing the engine plate. That's not how it's going to look, that's just me messing around, also deleting all of the power steering, delete pretty much, and stuff like that. So looking at a shorter way of running a belt to the alternator so there's nothing else going on in the engine. It's all kept nice and short and neat. As you would have seen before, I've done this here. This is all pretty much finished off, just tidy up a little bit. Today I actually modified the brackets on the radiator and got them to fit a little bit nicer. Thanks PWR for giving me an amazing radiator a little while ago, and hopefully I haven't ruined it. Just a couple of extra tack welds on it, but no, it will be fine. So that's pretty much there, and today is the week before Christmas, and then just after Christmas this is going in to get all of this stuff happening, which is awesome. So very excited. And just, you know, this week I should have the turbo manifold that's arriving, but yeah, this will all start to come together pretty quickly, and I'm pretty excited about that. That is the radiator support panel, which looks like a bit of a mess at the moment, but I've chopped all of the headlight bracket mountings and all that out, and then added some bars in here. It all looks a bit rough at the moment because I haven't, you know, whizzed back any of the welds or re-powder coated it. Added some down braces here, which are for the Davies Craig transmission cooler. That all fits nice and neatly up in the bumper. I just had to notch out the bumper a teeny bit, but it's in there. It'll get plenty of good airflow. Pretty basic and has what it needs on the top here, making a bit of noise. That's the bracket there for the radiator, and then I've got tabs there for the intercooler. So there's tabs also on the car there, so top and bottom of the intercooler, which will hold it all nice. And basically the bumper bar is just held in by these two tabs, and that's how it's been ever since I built it. So just sort of lost a lot of the metal out of here, which is great, just mainly because I still want to have the bonnet catch there as a safety, but also a bit of bracing in there, but adds to the airflow there. Bike projects wise, the track bike, which I busted my shoulder on a couple of years ago, that is pretty much done, just needs livery. I've mentioned this several times now, and I just need to get my arse in a gear and get it done. A couple of other small changes I did do. I had a spare brand new NRC cover here, which is super cool, so I'll put that on there. And then just a few other little bits and pieces I've done to it, but yeah, just got to finish off sort of tucking the wiring in the front, but trying to think of a livery theme for this. But yeah, runs, rides, everything like that. Probably just need to throw a fresh set of tyres on it. And I've also gone back over and redone the suspension in it, which is cool. So yeah, looking forward to getting out and riding this again, because I do have a new set of leathers coming from Raikondi up in Queensland, which is awesome. Yeah, looking forward to that, because they do have an airbag in them, which means that I will be a little bit safer. There's a cupboard with a big turbo in it. This bike here is, if you would watch the other bike video, I had that red bike with those fairings on it. It had a black frame. Now it actually had a 92 frame as well. The frame was pretty untidy, I've mentioned this before, but I took this, fixed it up, then took it to a bloke called Don who's polished it. Really happy with the way the polishing's come out. See, I can see myself there. Hello. I managed to wrangle another early 893cc engine. Just happened to look like it was in pretty good nick too. Great compression, everything like that. So that's in there now. It all runs. I got that running the other day. The seat that was on it had some weird sort of seat thing, so I took this to Tony at Southland, who I've used before. Tony's used this new cool four-way stretch pattern, which kind of got like a nice sort of grippiness to it, which is very cool. But yeah, this is all coming back together. I've also started paint stripping the other set of wheels I've got for this, because the fairings on this are going to be all white and white wheels as well. So it's all coming back together, but yeah, this is gonna be a bit more modest, this one. Still got standard carbies on it and, you know, sort of stock horsepower, but yeah, a few other little bits and pieces, but I'll reveal them later. Yeah, it's still got all the lightweight bits, the cool shock absorber in the back of that, and the forks and everything were done in this ages ago. Got fairings and stuff everywhere, Raceworks tank, my wheels here, stuff's going on with them early next year. These fairings here are getting sent off as soon as the new tail arrives to get painted white, so a little bit of work with them. The aluminium tank over there, that's all ready to go. A little bit of minor body work on that, but then ready for paint. There's an absolute disaster area of tools and junk here under the bike, but the Arion bike is getting pretty close. So got the engine in, and what I've got here is like a dummied up wiring loom. So I've got the loom sitting where I want it to be. It's all sort of loosely taped together with like just masking tape here just to hold it in place, but it's more a case of just getting it in, making sure the loom all works, because I've pretty much, wouldn't say rewired it, but I've sort of re-lengthened it and changed it to suit this bike. And then there's a few last little things to do, but got the battery sitting up in the front here, so just got to tidy up battery cables and stuff like that. And then also the one problem I had was I'd gone to the trouble of making a bracket so that I could reuse this 98 Speedo here, but the problem is that it's just too damn big. It's too wide, and basically on full turn the throttle cables hit it, and then also the clutch cable hits it as well, so it's just yeah, it's doing my head in a bit. So I'm probably gonna not use that one now and looking for an alternative at the moment. So yeah, we'll work on a plan of attack for that. But yeah, other than that, yeah, lots going on, and I did get out and use the world-class TIG over there today, which was great, to do the radiator, and yeah, pretty happy with what's going on. But it's one of those things where having too many projects is always a bad thing, and trying to do a good job of them as well. But you know, I'm sort of in this deep, so I've got to get it all done. But other than that, I mean, last night was really cool too, because I went with mate BJ and Troy and some other guys, jumped on the 92 blade, went into the city, went to bike night, had a look around there. Got a feed, and because summer weather's coming, summer weather's here, means you can get out and ride that, and because I've got club registration on it now, it's super economical to ride, because the rego is only $90 a year, and yeah, means I can sort of ride it on the weekends and when I feel like it, and get 90 days to ride it, and more than likely I won't do that, but yeah, nice and cheap to do. So anyway, thanks for watching. Very quick video, but back soon with a more quality video and more stuff going on. So really appreciate you checking up and watching the American content too, because that was a good fun trip. So see you very soon.